Hey guys, Adam here from DirectionTrader.com. Let's do our recap for today. Even though it's lunchtime, still going to do our daily recap here. It's been such an awesome morning in the trading room. I actually took 7 positions. I haven't taken 7 positions since earlier this spring. So, not going to say the volume is back, but we did get some volatility today that allowed us to get some trading opportunities. And we're not just talking in one instrument, we're talking kind of across the board. We took some S&Ps today, some Russells today, some Euros, and some crude. So very, very active day in our live trading room today. Felt good because it's been a while since we took that many trades. So we are very optimistic about the increase in volatility moving forward, and more importantly, the volume that's coming into the market. So hopefully we can keep on getting an increase in volume and volatility, and provide some more trading opportunities. Let's go ahead and dive into some of these instruments here. We'll start with the S&P. We opened up here higher today. We opened up really high up here above the previous day's high, and then what we were looking for is either we're going to get a nice follow through to the upside, or we were going to be real patient to wait for it to drop down below the previous day's high. Once that happened, awesome trading opportunities followed, and we had some nice shorting opportunities here, and looked to make this thing run right to the downside. Worked out pretty nicely here. So moving forward, looking for that further follow through. If this thing wants to continue to trade lower, we're looking to trade it down towards that Ryzen 21 EMA. So if we continue to get some drop here in the market, and more importantly get below yesterday's low, or come in tomorrow and get below today's low, we'll be looking to short this thing down towards that daily Ryzen 21 EMA. Here on the NASDAQ, a lot of the same, but you see here, the NASDAQ's been the stronger of all the stock index futures, and it's had a tremendous drop here. Apple's had a big drop. NASDAQ's had a big drop here. We're actually below the previous day's low, as you can see. Looking for further sell-off down towards its 21 EMA. Here with the Dow. A lot of the same, but it looks more like the S&P. We're not quite down to the previous day's lows, but we had some nice drop here below the previous day's highs. Kind of sideways here, right at resistance here on the Dow. Looking for further follow-through. If we happened, with a side note here, if we happen to trade above the previous day's high, like tomorrow we open up and we trade above today's high, we'll be going with this to the long side. But until then, we are looking for this thing to sell off down towards the previous day's lows. So we put a lot of emphasis on the previous day's highs at this point, being that we're in an uptrend. Any markets above the previous day's high, go with it. Looking to trade long, and if we can get a nice shorting opportunity from an intraday standpoint, we're trading them down towards these 21 period moving average. And then finally here on the Russell, a lot of the same. No need for me to repeat, but we're doing the exact same thing. We're watching the previous day's highs. Above it, we're only looking long. Once we come down below the previous day's high, looking short down towards this 21 period moving average. A reversion to the mean is what we're looking for at these levels right now. The Euro, awesome trading, guys. Just now we finished a Euro trade. Let's go back here to a 5-minute chart. We just traded this Euro, and it took us an hour and 10 minutes. That is one of the longest positions I've ever taken in a live trading room. We had a nice little drop here, pull back, actually got short right here, went through all of this, and then finally got stopped here at a trail stop for $25. So for you guys in the trading room watching this video, you guys kind of laughing at this and knowing what we just went through. But we just held on to that thing for an hour and 25 minutes and eventually got trail stopped for 2 ticks. 2 ticks per contract. So very interesting here, guys. But just like them stock index futures, I am looking for this thing to revert back. Had a nice little drop here, but we are in need of getting a little bit of a reversion. You see, once it starts to get extended, back to the 21. Gets extended, back to the 21. We're getting pretty extended here, guys. Need to get a pop back up towards that 21 period. It's just the way the markets work. It's technical analysis. Getting a little bit of reversion back to that 21 period. And that's what we're looking for in the Euro as well. And then here on crude, Big down day yesterday. More importantly, that down day yesterday came on a volume spike. So we had a lot of volume on this down day. So I'm still looking for this market to potentially roll over and continue on lower. There's lots of room down below here on the crude. But if the crude wants to hold here, we're holding right near that 50% of that down day. You see previous day's high, low, we're holding right in the midpoint there. If we can hold here and we can get some further selling, that's that's going to make me very optimistic that we're going to be able to continue pushing lower here. If we end up pushing all the way up to the previous day's high, meaning yesterday's highs, I want to hold that, because anything above that, we're going to get a little bit of a pop higher above this 21 period. See, that's what crude did. Had a nice drop, reverted right back to its 21, then had a nice sell-off. We're just looking for further selling here, guys. So I will be watching here this afternoon to see if crude can continue lower, maybe into the close here or into the rest of the day. And that could lead to further selling here going into tomorrow. So if you guys have any questions about these videos, you have any questions about the markets, always feel free to email me, adam@directiontrader.com. If not, thank you for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's video.